Hi, it's Leanne from Nurture Weight Loss. How you going? Hey, okay, so we're up to number 8. We're talking about my 10-step kickstart program, and this is number 8. So talking about daily healthy habits. So this is a really important one because if you want to make any kind of change, sometimes we find everything way too overwhelming because we have a goal, but it's so daunting that it just doesn't happen in the end of the day. So I actually think that if you're going to make some changes, it has to be go back to the daily tasks that you need to achieve to do on a daily basis, right? That could be an hourly basis almost, right? When we're talking about morning routines and things like that. So I'm going to talk about healthy habits that you can do daily that will actually make a difference to your health, right? So we need consistency. You need to do things that you love doing, right? So most of the time, obviously we have chores and we have things that we have to do and have to be somewhere and jobs and kids and things like that. One of the things I mentioned morning routines because it actually sets you up for your day, right? So if you can get your morning routine, it doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to be simple and regular so that you do the same thing most days when you wake up, yeah? So what can you do that makes you feel really good and ready for your day, sets you up in a positive, happy way that you feel ready for your day, yeah? So you just pick, I'll talk about mini rituals and mini habits, right? So they need to be something easy, they need to fit into your day. And a mini ritual means that we're breaking it down to something really simple, yeah? So we're breaking it down so that it's so easy, like small, that you can do that every day, yeah? And that might be when you get up, you go and have a glass of water. That's number one. So that's one thing you do. This morning when I got up, I actually lied in bed for about 10 minutes. I did some breathing. I did some back stretching in bed. I know it sounds silly, but I've got a sore back. So sometimes it bothers me. So I have a bit of a stretch in bed while I'm warm. It could be anything, right? It could be that you get up 10 minutes earlier and you go and do some, you go for a walk. You go walk the dog, you go do some yoga stretches, you grab a cup of tea before the kids get up in the morning so you've got that me time and that quiet, calm time, yeah? It might be anything at all, but whatever it is it needs to fit into your day. It can be part of your self-care. Like if we're talking about daily habits, self-care is definitely it. Yeah, so I think it's just being organized or helping you organize your day, yeah? So get some non-negotiables. So when I say non-negotiables, like for instance, a couple of mornings a week, I make sure I walk the dog straight after school drop-off, right? So that's what I do. I get benefit, the dog gets benefit, and it's all good. But these non-negotiables are actions that happen daily, and they help you function, they help you perform better, and they set your day up to feel the way you want it to feel, yeah? And hopefully you can do it most days. Obviously you need to be a little bit flexible, but you pick something, right? So I'll give you some ideas, right? So your exercise, it has to be an action for you, something that is for you, not for the kids, not for the house, right? It actually is for you. So it might be 10-minute where when you have a shower, you sort of have a little meditation session in the shower. You shut your eyes and relax for a moment, yeah? In the morning. It might be, like I said, grab that cup of tea, sit outside, sun coming up before the kids get up. Go for a walk, watch the news, not that that's very calming or relaxing. You probably want to shut off from the world for that time. Stretch, have a walk, make a smoothie for breakfast, make something nurturing, something kind for you that's also going to solve a problem, right? So it's part of your self-care, it's also saving time. It might be that you get to fix your hair up and you get to get your makeup on, ready for work. It could be just something simple. You probably already do it, right? But it's just setting your day up, being aware that that's setting your day up and that's part of your morning routine and that's part of your self-care, yeah? So when it comes to making a habit, a healthy habit, you might have a bigger picture, a bigger goal, right? That's when I talk about breaking it down. So it might be that you want to be able to go for a run, right? So that you want to run 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But that might be a bit hard at the start. So you break it down into smaller goals where you only run from tree to tree around the block, where you walk some of the way, or you go to the gym and you run on the treadmill until you're ready to start running and just slowly work up to it, right? So I think the idea is to pick something that you want to work on, pick say 1 or 2 actions that you can do in a day that are good for you that are actually going to create a consistent daily habit. Yeah, because habits don't actually take any space in your brain. Do you know that? Once you get that habit, that actually takes no cognitive energy, right? It just will happen automatically. That's what the good thing about habits. They actually form in the automated part of your brain where the habits actually create the patterns, and you don't have to put any extra thought into that. So break your goal down into small actions, and if you feel resistance, that's why we do the mini habits. So break them down so that you don't have resistance. So if your goal was to drink a litre of water a day, and you see that big tub of water on the desk, you're most likely not going to drink that, right? You're probably going to get resistance against trying to drink 1 or 2 litres, right? But if you cut it down and say, right, I'm going to have a glass of water when I get up before breakfast, I'm going to have another one after breakfast or mid-morning. I'm going to have one with lunch, before lunch. You just got to bring, do you see what I mean? Bring it down into little mini habits, yeah? And that's how you break that resistance and create that habit, yeah? So I've got also a little morning routine. There's a link there to a video for a little morning routine. So I'm just talking more about that and showing you what I do. I think it was three top things that I did for my morning routine. Yeah, so that's all I've got to say on healthy habits. I'm going to talk a little bit more about creating mini habits. I think number 10 is that. So I will see you in a minute. Bye.